Hi, I'm Drew Hutchison, and you're tuned to Local Bias. We come to you from the studios of East Hampton Media on Pleasant Street in downtown East Hampton. My guest today is Elizabeth MacDuffie, doyen of literary magazines in the Pioneer Valley. Speaking, of course, of Meat for Tea, which is coming up on its 20th anniversary on Tuesday, the 24th of March. Elizabeth, welcome to the show. How was that?
Very Scottish, although it's the 17th.
The 17th, today's the 17th.
Yeah.
Your celebration is the 24th.
The 21st.
Oh, the 21st.
Saturday.
Well, then we got to get that straight. This is good that we're talking about it now.
Yeah. So the Cirques have always and forever happened on Saturdays. It's a Saturday night, except for, well, I guess there's been the rare Friday one, but they're always a weekend event because they go kind of later into they're not school night activity. Right.
Well, no, that makes me feel better because I wasn't going to be able to make it because I thought it was Tuesday, but it's actually going to be...
I would never be so rude
to
host an event that runs till midnight on a Tuesday.
I can make it.
You can make it.
All right.
You can come.
Awesome.
It's this Saturday.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can drag Esme along. I don't know what she's doing.
What are your rules about language on this podcast? Other than Scottish brogues, I take it are welcome.
Well, we prefer euphemisms, but you can say whatever you have to say.
Even the
it's
color.
Cable.
Okay. So the name of the cirque is Poutine.
Which is that French monstrosity of potatoes and gravy.
No, this is not that.
Okay. Oh, poutine.
Poutine de cirque de glace.
Which j'adore.
Do you know what that is translated into English?
No.
Can I say?
Please.
It's the fuck ice circus.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was time.
Mais bien sûr.
Yeah, because I feel that.
Yes, well, it's astonishing. And the thing is, that's what we've had, my most recent guests on the program, we've been talking about what's going on nationally, and we've been talking about
it's hard
ice.
Not to.
It's hard, it's affecting all of us.
Yeah.
But you're taking action locally, and the action that you're taking actually is more important now than it's ever been, even though you've been doing it for 20 years.
20 years of an arts and literary journal, and there have always been the multimedia gala release parties to celebrate every quarterly issue called, maybe pretentiously, the Cirques. But now that it's 20 years, I'll just own that.
Right.
But this is art is our protest. Art is going to be where the seeds of the revolution are sown. Art confuses fascists. Fascists don't know what to do with art. That's why they don't like it. Fascists don't understand poetry.
Right.
Fascists are very simple and literal-minded people.
Art is the antidote, as you were saying.
Art is the antidote.
I love that.
And I'm bringing the antidote Saturday in multiple media. There will be art on exhibit, and because it's the 20th anniversary, I did put a little extra into this one.
Right.
So I got someone to curate the art and exhibit. Chrissy Howland curated a multi-artist exhibit, and I'd have to look up the names of all the artists, but it's pretty impressive. And then Chris Ferry, our friend from East Hampton Film Festival, curated a nice half hour of short films featuring works of Jason Mazzotta, among others, and then the bands are Trash Panda Kill Kill, and then Lullabelle featuring rock star Kurt Fedora, who's played with Dinosaur Jr., among others.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, well...
What's not surprising?
No, Kurt and I are old friends.
Yeah, I was going to say, your husband is Mark Allen Miller, one of the stars of the Valley.
Yeah, and I'm the other one.
You're the other one. So this is taking place at an abandoned building? You're not scared?
No, I know the owner.
So it's on Ferry Street?
Abandoned Building Brewery is just... Don't ask this girl to give directions. Now, you hit the one thing my brain doesn't do particularly well.
But it's in the Abandoned Building Brewery is where this event is taking place.
Yes.
And so people can actually drink.
People are encouraged to. I mean, don't
overindulge.
Don't overindulge. Be responsible.
Yeah, overindulge in the art and be moderate on the alcohol.
Overindulge in purchasing books and magazines.
Oh yeah, you have a bunch of them here.
I do. I figured it'd be interesting to see, like I have, when we first founded Meat for Tea.
Oh my God.
We played around. The co-founder is Alexandra Wagman, who's a professor.
Oh, I know Alexandra.
Yeah, we're old friends.
Oh, she's amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Huh.
But she's the co-founder of Meat for Tea.
That's right, actually, I knew that.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen her in years.
She's awesome. She had a
Wow.
film at East Hampton Film Festival just last year. So when we first started the magazine, for the first couple of years, we just did different sizes and shapes for every issue until we found the one that was the one we're going to stick with. So this is a very early, the cover art is by her husband, and the reason it's in this case is we, back in those days, included a CD with music from the bands.
Wow.
And there's still some of these old ones. If you look around, I brought a bunch of old ones to Splendor Solace booksellers on Market Street in Northampton. They have a few of these older format ones. They're kind of rare now if you get your hands on one with the CD.
Wow, I'm curious. Because you've had great bands in there.
And the CDs had other things too. Like there's one issue, was it the chamomile issue, where David Yao of Scratch Acid and Jesus Lizard did the cover art. He did the cover. And then there's a telephone interview with me and David Yao where he tells a really hilarious story about touring with Killdozer, and it's really funny. Well, my middle daughter listened to it with me right after we were getting ready to put it on the CD, but before we had, and she's like, "Mommy, I laughed the makeup right off my face." So that's
that's a high compliment.
I laughed the makeup right off my face.
The highest compliment, of course, is, "Oh, I peed in my pants. It was so funny." But that doesn't always happen.
You can see a little evolution. Like there's that, and then these have markers in them because.
So how did you even get started in it?
There's a recent issue.
Oh, I love that. That's beautiful artwork.
The artist's name is Anya Khan.
Anya Khan.
Anya Khan. She is amazing. She just started her own publication, arts magazine called Hyperlux.
So how are you even able to afford to do this, though?
Well...
You're robbing banks? Do you have
shh. People aren't supposed to know that.
How many people care about literature? Even though it's vital, the hoi polloi isn't paying attention a lot of the time.
Yeah, well, I don't care about them for starters.
Okay.
But more than you would think, I think. And possibly this valley we live in has maybe a higher density per capita
You'd think.
of people who care about arts, literature, and music. I haven't.
Because you have to be a businesswoman as well as a curator of great art and poetry, essays.
And an ad salesperson.
And
the way we've been able to afford to stay physically in print, because a lot of literary journals have sadly had to make the concession to being only online.
Right.
And I never want to do that.
It's tactile.
Yeah, I think people still want to have something to put on the coffee table, to put on a shelf, and something with a
It's real.
spine.
Oh. It's okay. Just leave it.
Sure.
There you go.
But yeah, and I feel especially lately, I've come to feel very strongly that producing something analog and physical with human created art and human created, conceived of writing is a political act too. Now, this is anti-AI.
Yes.
This is the opposite of AI.
Right.
And we have now, with our submission guidelines, don't even try it.
Good.
As far as AI. Just
so I was a
don't
printer.
embarrass yourself. And
I was a printer for 20 years. And I look at this, I love this stock.
Where?
H. Copy and Hollowell's Printing in Greenfield.
Okay.
And so I printed things like this at times. It just, I love it. It's just so impressive, and it is real in a way that anything digital is not.
Yeah,
what happens
it
when
doesn't live
everything
in a
digital
cloud.
dies? Right. What happens when all those bits go away?
What does happen, indeed. I think people are going to... There's been a whole lot of talk about over 30 years now about the death of the book and the book being taken over by digital, and then the same thing happened with music, and vinyl is having a huge resurgence.
And there's a reason for it. I just bought some records the other day at
Good for
Greenfield
you.
Records.
I love purchasing vinyl.
It's a different experience.
We have about 2,000 LPs.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
And that's not counting the 7-inch singles.
Wow. Yeah, mine are so beat up too, because I didn't know anything about taking care of vinyl when I was a kid. And I got my parents' old collection, and I just,
There's something to that sound too, though.
All right, we're back. I'm Drew Hutchison, continuing my interview with Elizabeth MacDuffie. We had some technical concerns, so a little bit of the narrative arc has been disrupted, and we'll just have to go in a new direction wherever that may take us.
Or pick up the thread. Whichever.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter.
It's art. How many times... So I am actually an artist as well as a musician.
I think I recall, because I met you, I believe, first at Jeff Stebla's.
Yes,
at
that's
one
right.
of his
jam sessions.
Yard gatherings.
Oh, that's right. It was one of his backyard.
One of his summer yard gatherings. I always meet the best people at those.
You meet the best people. You meet the best people.
MEAT.
But so I was delighted. Jeff introduced me, by the way, to Jeff Stebla of Mystics Anonymous. What a great band. He introduced me to so many fascinating people that have become lifelong friends.
Yeah, Jeff's
so
awesome
he's one of
way.
those. He's
shout
one of
out
those
to
people.
Jeff.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Stebla, Mystics Anonymous. Check it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
their music is amazing.
But you have amazing music at every single event, every quarter.
Every single one.
So you're a great you and your husband. Does Mark help curate, or is this your?
Sometimes, like, he'll have recorded a band and they're local, and he's like, I think you'd like these guys. I think these would be good to put on a circuit. Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes, there's just such a wealth of really awesome local bands.
Hundreds upon hundreds.
Really not at any risk
Right.
of running out. This area is just...
But you've actually had people come in from outside.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, there was an early circuit where you had the, Wharton Tears guitar.
Who I have no idea,
play.
but it sounds great.
You want to know about Wharton Tears. Wharton Tears is a legendary sound engineer in his own right.
Okay. And that's available if I go back
New York,
into...
if you go back into our archives.
So you have a website.
We certainly do. It's just MEATFORTEA.com, obviously, meatfortea.com.
That's kind of simple.
Yeah, it is simple, and on there is everything, including, the Meat for Tea, the quarterly journal.
But plus you have a podcast.
Yes, we have a podcast, and we have a publishing imprint. I brought you a few of our titles.
Oh, the Black Dog Poems.
By Jane Yolen
Oh my God.
and Peter Tacey. Yeah, that was an early one. I brought you ones by local.
Love Letters to Ghosts. Catherine Goodschiff.
She's amazing. And most recently,
The Road to Hedotopia. Dorian Sagan.
son of.
Really?
Yeah.
Billions and billions of people should read this book.
Son of Carl. Yeah.
Wow.
So we've got a publishing imprint and the podcast.
So is it basically
too now.
a print-on-demand type of system that you've set up, where you have all the galleys and everything, and you go through the whole proofing and copywriting, all of that, and then once it's published?
Well, it is kind of a print-on-demand through KDP, but we also always have some in-house too, for people that would rather not purchase things from the Evil A. They can buy them from the Benevolent M.
Yes, buy from the Benevolent M. Oh my God, I won't even use
Instead of the Evil A.
I won't use it at all. In fact, I did order one thing from them once,
I forgot this one.
And they ended up charging me a monthly fee for something I didn't want. Velocity at Rest, 99 poems by Connolly Ryan, whom I don't know.
Oh, he's really cool.
But I'm pretty ignorant.
Local.
See, this is why you're important.
Then I found myself annoyed at Pantone. Do you know?
Yes, yes.
At their color selection for this year, I thought it was a little.
How does it change? I mean, PMS 287 is PMS 287.
Well, it's white.
The Pantone white? There's different shades of white.
They called it Shadow Dancer.
Okay.
I just thought, in light of what's going on in the world, white was a little interesting choice. So anyway, I decided to make a parody.
Oh, Pantone is a magazine. I'm thinking of Pantone, the colors.
I am too. But they do a journal.
Oh, they do?
With the color of the year. So this
1791. And it's color fast.
You got it. You know what happened in 1791.
Oh my,
France.
there was some type of sharpening of certain tools.
Yeah.
Because they kept getting used.
Oh, and our most recent offering. Well, no, this is the most recent, but this is the one before that.
The Things We Do to Protect Our Own by Jeff Weddle.
He's Alabama Beat Poet Laureate this year.
Ah. Now, do you know Paul Richmond?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're old friends.
Okay.
We go back.
He's going to be coming on Local Bias because he has a new book coming out.
I love Paul.
I love Paul.
And Paul's great.
So, anyway,
I actually want to publish a book with his imprint, and we've been talking about that. So
that
could
way
be
cool.
happening.
Yeah. The stuff he does with John Sheldon and Tony Vaca is really impressive.
Yeah.
So it's the valley is so small, but there's so many incredible people that we don't know about. And part of what you do is you introduce us to who we should know already.
Well, one of the things that I always wanted Meat for Tea to do, both in the physical magazine and at the Cirques, was be a space where artists could really come together, where mentorship type relationships could possibly be formed, or collaborations. And I've said this in a previous interview, but physical spaces for creative people to come together and see each other's work in multiple mediums don't exist.
Well, you know,
as
artists,
much. So it's good to carve out room for those.
Well, to create art, a lot of times we are in our own little bubble.
So then you're getting the artists out of the studios and physically together.
Right. So for years, I had something with some of my friends called Creativity Night. It was every Thursday night, people were invited over to my place, and they were either supposed to write poetry, play music, or paint, or anything artistic. And
right, whichever genre.
Whatever they wanted to do. But and then of course they would also drink and smoke and and talk.
Yeah,
but the idea is that we were really there to be creative. And that went on for years, and I met so many wonderful people. And this is kind of what you're doing, but on a grander scale.
Yeah, it's Creativity Night published.
Right.
It's like once your Creativity Night has some successful output, you send it to me. And I'll put it between two covers.
Right. Well, I mean, that's a great idea. I'll send you some digital copies.
Are you still doing Creativity Nights?
I stopped doing them.
That's a bummer.
It is a bummer, but I ended up getting married and having kids, and I live in a hovel now. It's not such a big place, so it has to be somewhere else. But I love the idea because I like being with people, but I don't want to talk all the time. I want to paint.
Yeah.
Or play music.
Yeah. Make stuff.
Make stuff. That's right. Kind of parallel playing.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite people, are the people I can parallel play with.
That's fantastic.
So maybe I ought to get the Creativity Night going again.
I think a degree of that happens at the Cirques, actually.
Oh. Well, you're talking about how people do meet each other. So the Cirques that you hold, they are inspirational.
I mean, I hope so.
They are.
I mean, I don't go into it thinking these are going to be inspirational. It keeps me honest with my timeline. If there's a physical event coming up that's looking forward to the issue that's going to be produced, then I've just got to prevent myself from having egg on my face and not having it ready in time. So I create this real pressure.
A deadline is how you get things done.
Yes, artists need deadlines.
Yeah, it's just how it is. I'm sorry.
It is how it is.
I was afraid to go.
So I create multiple ones.
Yep.
For myself.
Yes, and then you get these things done.
Yes.
So when I was younger, my dad's a newspaper man, And I was interested in journalism, but I was afraid of dealing with deadlines. It's like, oh, I don't want to be under deadline. And then I became a printer for 20 years, and I was under constant deadline.
Constant.
So
I'm on the. I think you need them. There's deadlines for when you can submit work. Like if I want to get my work published, deadlines for when you've got to submit that out to other
so
places.
If someone wants to submit, if there are poets and artists and writers out there that are just now
I'm glad
finding
you
out.
asked. Yeah, just now, after 20 years, after it's been at Broadside Bookstore and Federal
People
Street
are
Books.
ignorant.
And
Hello, look at me.
20 years. Yeah, I still run into people like, no, I've never heard of it. I'm like, really? It's in 3 public libraries and 1 university library and multiple bookstores, but
You got to toot your own horn a little bit louder, Elizabeth, okay?
I guess. I feel like, and that's what I'm here for.
That's
I guess.
exactly right.
Toot. So, yeah. I open up a short call for submissions, usually about a month after I release an issue. 3 weeks to a month after I release an issue, I'll open up a call for
Because you have themes.
a couple of weeks. I do have themes, but here's the thing. No one should ever get hung up on a theme or think about a way to approach a theme literally.
Okay.
These
Okay. So there's freedom there.
There is. I mean, the theme of this issue is hot dog,
Okay.
right? And this issue is 138 pages long. Did I literally want 138 pages of writing specifically about hot dogs?
No, you did not.
Probably not. No.
So is this one of those pesky metaphors once again?
Well, I don't know if it's not a metaphor. It's just, it's an organizing principle. It does things to whether or not the people who submit ignore the theme or do something playful with it. It will work its magic on the contents.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing. And since Meat for Tea was conceived of all those years ago, the first issue came out in February 2006. We've had themes. The theme for the very first issue was gristle.
Wow. Okay. Got to chew that one over.
Yes. It's a chewy one indeed.
And do you feel that the quality of the writing has improved as you've had more people sending in their manuscripts?
Yes, so much. So much. I have the luxury of basically not having a slush pile.
Well, so I used to be a slush reader for a science fiction magazine.
So you know.
Not a single story I ever read got published.
Yeah, that's hard.
And some of those stories stayed with me.
Yeah.
But they weren't right.
Lately, everything I get is really wonderful, and I'm publishing work by Jeff Weddle, poet laureate, Beat Poet Laureate of Alabama. Paul Richmond's been a contributor. Kat Goodschiff, whose book we published. Ingrid Stebla, Jeff Stebla's almost ex-wife.
She's a good designer. I haven't.
Jane Yolen is a frequent contributor. Yeah. So I'm getting work by some very noted.
Well, what happens is you raise the bar as you iterate, and you attract a higher quality, which in turn inspires people to do better work.
I mean, we were kind of lucky at the beginning, Alex and I too, because I had done PhD studies at UMass Amherst, and I had made friends with almost everybody in the writing program. And the MFA program, during the years I came in, that's when James Tate was still alive and teaching, and John Edgar Wideman was doing the short fiction. So the crew, Connolly Ryan was among one of the people that was in the MFA program. Matt Zapruder, who's poetry editor for The New Yorker, he was one of my colleagues too. So I was exposed to a wealth of talent, and these people became my friends. So, and Alex did her MFA at Cal Arts, and she knew a lot of really gifted people too. So when we were getting ready to do the first issue, we had a lot of people we could tap. Dorian Sagan had pieces in our very first issue.
Well, I encourage people to go to your website because you have a plethora of issues spanning 20 years available for perusal.
We do, and also when people come to our events, the new issue is always at a reduced rate, and there's a whole assortment of our books available there.
And there'll be a charcuterie.
We have a wonderful ad barter with lovely Vincent Corsello. Corsello's Butcheria supplies a beautiful charcuterie board. There's my homemade sourdough bread. If I'm feeling ambitious, I might bake a chocolate tart or something. I usually make like a roasted garlic white bean dip and crudité because I don't want my vegan friends to be sad.
Thank you so much for coming on, and I'm so psyched to see you Saturday at the Abandoned Building.
You're coming.
I'm coming, yes.
Because I didn't do it on a Tuesday.
That's right. That makes a difference.
That would be so mean of me. It's like, look at this thing I'm doing that's going till late at night.
Well, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you for coming on, and have a lot of fun. I'm Drew Hutchison. You've been tuned to Local Bias. Thank you for joining us. Be inspired.